Thank you so much. Before starting talking about Triton, let me introduce you briefly some story about the submarines on the years. This is the Itineo, the first submarine that we had. It worked without an engine and it didn't reach deep depth. Later on, we had the bathysphere that could reach 900 meters. You can see that the shape is very different, and it had communications through a cable. In 1953, we had this special sub that is called the Triton. It was the first sub to reach the deepest point in our ocean. By that time, that was around 10,912 meters. And 3 years later, we had the Mirsats that they conducted tourist expeditions to the Titanic, and they could reach 6,000 meters. And nowadays, we have this kind of sub. In fact, this sub is our standard one, the Triton 3K3. As you can see, the shape is completely different as the previous that I showed you. And the main characteristic is the acrylic sphere that provides us with almost 360 degrees of visibility. But now, let's take a moment to watch a video and to discover what we do and who we are.
Into Great Barrier Reef again.
I mean, I was in a very, very remarkable research site.
Awesome. It was just unbelievable. We need to get hundreds of these. We need to get an armada. 14,000 meters.
That has officially trumped anything I've done in my entire life, personal and professional.
We are a company based in Florida, in the United States, but since 2017, we opened an office in Barcelona where I currently work. This is the last stop that we delivered. It's intended for oceanic exploration and is completely scientific. The main characteristic is the pressure vessel that it's made of acrylic, and this sphere has a thickness of almost 13 inches. That means that this sub has installed the deepest acrylic sphere ever built in the world because it can reach 2,300 meters. We have conducted dives around the world in every ocean. We conduct archaeological expeditions, and we can also bring the experts to see the remains firsthand. One of our most significant expeditions was the one to the Titanic. What we could see there is how the ocean is consuming the ship, bringing it back to its elemental form. However, at the same time, we could discover how the Titanic serves as a sanctuary for many marine species. We were also the first company to record footage of the giant squid, and we also conduct the second dive to the Antarctica after Gusto. In these conditions, what we found quite literally was an ocean floor gleaming with life. The marine snow, the white snow, which is organic material descending from the surface, in that particular point in the Antarctica was thicker than anywhere else. And we also discovered that it serves as a primary food source because the experts extracted a rock and they found more than a dozen marine species. In these conditions, it is very challenging for the animals to survive. That's why the most dominant predators were the invertebrates, just like 350 million years ago. For that reason, we always say that those expeditions were like observing the ocean from the past. And now, let me introduce you to our most important sub. We designed, built, and operated this sub. This is the deepest sub in the world. It can reach 10,928 meters, and it is certified to reach any depth. This sub is groundbreaking because it has surpassed all world records. What's crucial is that we are not just exploring the ocean floor, we are reaching the deepest point on our planet. So the more we explore, the more dives we conduct, the better we will understand our ocean. As you can see, the structure of the sub is very complex. This is the interior. And the curious thing of this sub is that interior is quite similar to that of a rocket. This three-window view is the only visibility that the pilot and the passenger can see from the inside to the outside of the submersible. But now let's watch a short video about the first dive that we conduct to the Mariana Trench, to the deepest point in our ocean.
We'll go for a release.
Surface, LF, depth 109.28 meters. At bottom, repeat, at bottom.
Roger, LF. Understand you are on the bottom. Congratulations, Victor. Congratulations.
Thank you. Congratulations to you all. You all made this happen. Well done.
Come on this way. I'll stop there, guys. I'll stop. Boys, I think we got him.
Well done, team. Go down. Challenger deep. Thank you.
We have to take into account that for the first time in history, we have a vehicle that enables us to reach any depth, which is a thing that was unthinkable years ago. The second most important challenge of this expedition was to map the trenches of the 5 oceans to find the deepest point. So, to understand how deep the Mariana Trench is, imagine placing the Mount Everest, which is the tallest mountain in the world, at the bottom. Even then, the top of the Everest would be far below of the ocean's surface. The Mariana Trench is so deep that makes the Mount Everest seem small. In those expeditions, new species were discovered in every dive, such as this one, the Erythrins plasticus. When we brought it to the surface, we realized that it fed on plastic. Not only did it evolved to survive pollution and human waste. But we will never know what it ate before humans impacted the deepest parts of our ocean. That means that we will never fully understand how our planet was before humans started polluting it. In these expeditions with the human eye, we could witness the roles, behaviors, and interactions of urban organisms found in ecosystems at 11 kilometers beneath the surface of the water. Sunlight doesn't penetrate, and there's immense pressure, but the ocean revealed an ecosystem teeming with life. Photosynthesis doesn't occur at these depths, so that was a thing that challenged our long-standing perceptions of how life originates. That's why those expeditions were like observing another planet within our own planet. Our main mission is to democratize the ocean, bringing it closer to the public. The evolution of technology only ensures that these journeys and expeditions and dives will be more accessible to everyone and much easier. We cannot forget that the ocean is the ecosystem that sustains the most life. It's essential for human life. It provides us with food, resources. It serves as transportation for goods and people, and it provides us with medicine. But what are we doing? Humans are polluting it. Our activities contribute to the global warming, the ocean acidification, and the alteration of its chemical composition. It is truly disheartening that in every dive, in every ocean, and at any depth, even at the deepest point of our ocean, human waste is found. It's very important to raise awareness worldwide because the ocean it's a source of rejuvenation, of discovery, and much more. It's a significant heritage for many cultures. As this image says in Catalan, that is my native language, the ocean starts here, and the ocean starts with us, because humans must live in a way that we can protect the ocean. Recovery is possible because we know how nature can reclaim its territory, especially if we give it a chance by reducing the human pressure. But it all starts with education. We cannot, it is challenging to expect that we can protect the ocean effectively if we don't understand the ocean. For that reason, we want to make the ocean public, because humans only protect what they love, and humans only love what they know. I always like to say that every breath that we take comes from the ocean, so if we protect the ocean, we will be protecting ourselves. But I didn't want to conclude this talk without making this statement, and this goes for you, Eva. As we navigate the challenges and the opportunities in STEM, it is very important to remember that every step forward that we take, it's not just for ourselves. It is for all those who will come after us. The impact that we make today will shape the future of our industry and our society. I was the first engineer to be hired at the Barcelona office last year, 3 years ago. But last year I became one of the youngest women to dive into 1,000 meters and pilot the sub during the ascent to the surface. As this is my story. It was not the plan, it was unexpected, and well, I did what I could, but I did it very well. And last July, I became the youngest woman in the company to take on a high-ranking position in the operations and service department in the Barcelona's office. But in just 1 year, we have seen the women percentage in senior roles go from the 33% to the 63%. That's something that we are very proud of. What I mean with all of this, and this also goes for you, Eva, it's that we will not always find someone who has walked our path before us, and that's the thing that makes us have the chance to be pioneers. We can be the role models we need and inspire the next generation of women. I encourage all women out there to be the change you wish to see in the world, because by doing so, you will not only be empowering yourselves, but also all that women who dream in following your footsteps. Thank you so much.